Alright, as you know, we send out our free weekly pick kind of randomly any certain day during the week whenever we find a good chart. But the tricky part is I've got to find a chart that's got a clear trigger price and stop price based on the chart, on the daily chart. And lately, things are so strong, it's tough to find something that hasn't broken out, or has just a crystal clear, hey, here's a breakout price and I can put it out for a pick. So most of what we've been doing has been on an intraday basis on stuff we find. So for this video, I guess I won't call it a free pick video. I'll just give you a list of things we'll be watching tomorrow. And as always, we add stuff on an intraday basis. But I'll just give you a list of some of the stocks we'll be watching tomorrow. CENX, if you watched our video from today, we had a real nice call on in our chat room on that one. We called it at 16.51 today. Stop was only 16 cents below, never got hit, and it went all the way to 17.48. So even though we played it today, look at the chart. I mean, it looks like day one of a breakout. Tomorrow could just be a day of rest or a pullback, but it also might be a continuation day. So we'll watch CENX for one of the low risk setups that we teach on Thursday. Let's try some others here. LNG. This thing looks a little bit extended, but the fact that we had sellers come in yesterday and then just another strong day today, that's also going to be on long watch. American Eagle. Man, did we catch a trade in this one the other day. American Eagle, we called it 15.21 on the day of that breakout there. Our stop was a nickel below and never got hit. And from 15.21 it went to 16.34 that same day on a nickel risk that never got hit. So it's back on watch if you go to 30s here. I mean, it's just kind of been chopping in a base ever since that breakout. But see that big move today out of the blue? That tells me that it could pop one of these days again. So we'll have our eye on that one. NG is a gold miner. Let me get my drawing tool for this one. Nice little breakout here the other day, and then it's kind of in that little flag pattern. So we could get another leg up here. That's going to depend on gold, though. I'm not a big fan of trading the gold miners, but you never know. Cocoa, one of those education stocks. Kind of interesting if you zoom in. Had a high yesterday, 2 days ago, 5.16, and a narrow, more inside day today, 5.11. So 5.12, 5.17, and 5.20 are three potential catalysts that could get this one moving. And then you can see it a little better on 60s. Going back 20 days or so. You can kind of see the little flag pattern there. So it could break out too. Again, these have to meet our intraday setup standards before we'll take them. But kind of a lower volume one, FRO, a shipper. Big pop late January. Another one here, another one here. So over this area. Might have a nice second leg, so that's one. A little thinner than I usually call, but SQNM, just possible bounce play after that gap up. 5 days in a row down, something like that, so that'll be on watch. Big list, by the way. I'm just kind of sharing them all. I'll try to follow up with a highlight video tomorrow night to show you if we traded any of these and how we traded them. But BSDM, haven't called this one in a while. You've seen this one on our list before. Very thin stock. But it's had some good news, cancer fighting company, and you have kind of stacked catalysts here over this high and over this high. This one could be turning the corner here and maybe ready for another leg up. As you can see, BSDM can move at times. See some of these big green candles? This is a daily chart, so BSDM is kind of on high alert right now because we might get a nice big trade in that one again. So we always kind of keep that one on watch just because of how it can move. And then ROVI just got killed today. Possible bounce, and it might have another day down. But we won't take it unless it meets our parameters. And then I have some notes on Nvidia. Had earnings after the bell. Could be worth watching. We had a nice trade in Nvidia today. Called it at 23.01. Went all the way to 23.71 after our call. So a nice trade there. Owens Corning OC broke out today. Maybe follow through tomorrow. AGO, huge list today. Actually, I'd prefer to start with just one or two stocks if I could. AGO, after getting killed here, little bounce, base. Looked like it was rolling back over, and they bought it right back up. So today broke out. Could have a continuation day there tomorrow. And another thin stock, but kind of interesting, Tesla, showing some recent volume. They make electric cars. So that's a long list. Again, I'll try to send out a free pick. The first time I can find a stock that I have a clear-cut trigger and stop based on the daily chart. Otherwise, I just kind of have to show you what we're looking at, and I'll follow up tomorrow night if we trade any of these, kind of an after the fact teaching tool, talk about how we traded them. So until then, have a good night and we'll talk to you later.